I live on planet Earth. Earth is made up of all kinds of ecosystems. Now, you may be asking, what's an ecosystem? It's a community of interacting organisms in their physical environment. The physical environment, or ecosystem, I live in is Clemson, South Carolina. It's a pretty cool place if you ask me. Now you may be wondering, what's an organism? Well, an organism is anything that's an individual life form. It could be something like a fish, or maybe even a cow, or something as beautiful as a rose, or something not so beautiful like bacteria. Ew, gross. Or something that's pretty cool, like me, or you. In Clemson, there are many different kinds of organisms. They range from plants to those crazy squirrels to tigers, but maybe not the kind that you're thinking of. For all of us organisms to live and grow, we need energy. Energy. It's attained by my favorite thing, and probably yours too. That's right, it's food. Every organism gets their energy in a different way. Organisms produce, consume, or decompose food, and when they do that, energy is transferred from in an ecosystem. Now, we're going to talk about this idea of energy being transferred, and we're going to talk about it through the food chain. Let's start from the bottom. We have our producers. These are the organisms that produce energy, and they receive their energy from the water and sun. They include trees, grass, and all different kinds of plants. Then we have our consumers. Consumers are the organisms that consume energy from other organisms. There's 3 different kinds of consumers. We have an herbivore consumer, which means they only eat grass or leaves or fruit or vegetables. Imagine if that was your diet. Gross, right? Only those? No, no, no. But an example of a herbivore in Clemson is a cow. We see those a lot. Next, we have the omnivore consumer. This is what we are. This type of consumer eats both plants, fruits, and vegetables, and meat. Now, that's the kind of diet I want. Like I said, us humans are omnivores. Lastly, we have the carnivore consumer. These consumers only eat meat. No fruits or vegetables for them. An example in Clemson would be our beloved mascot, a tiger. It's a good thing that real tigers don't live in Clemson, because that would be not so good for us humans. But an example that we may actually see in Clemson is an owl. They are carnivore consumers. The last part of the food chain is the decomposers. They're an organism, usually a bacteria or fungus, that breaks down the cell of dead plants or animals into a simpler substance. Those simpler substances are then again used to help get the energy to the producers and start the food chain all over again. Ecosystems are pretty cool, and they differ. Our ecosystem of Clemson is awesome, and I wouldn't want to be any other place.